Okay, let's make some good plays today. Come on.
Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This is intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Is that even a play?
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Lance now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Lance. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Eluding the pressure right. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 9. A big pickup of 38. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Lance now to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's caught by Howard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time.
Huge. Don't let us down. Time to shine, fellas.
They do go for it. Lance. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Now Richardson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Oh, that one hurts.
Noah Fant, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Big mistake. Tighten up.
Now Myers for the extra point.
Who's going to make that?
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard, and he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
That cheat code offense.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, Lance, lucky there just to avoid the safety. Able to fight through, but still backed up near the goal line.
Hey, let's get some yards, boys. Let's go.
In his own end zone, it's Lance. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. Lance now on first down. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after one. Now a 2nd and 2. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, check Megan. Ready.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Come on, set.
Keep the ball moving here on this ride. Okay, let's make some good plays today. Ready?
Lance looking to throw it. Quick slant complete to Howard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Now Lance. Swinging this out from Pollard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Lance going to throw. This is caught. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Okay, this could be it. This could be the turning point. Let's go.
Ready,
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Richardson. This is Fant on the short completion.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Richardson off the play fake. Rolling to his right. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And Richardson back to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Back to the air with Richardson. He finds his man, complete. That's Ray. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Richardson to throw off play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce him.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce and retained possession. You know, after we ever talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands, is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Richardson looking to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What are you guys doing?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 2nd and 10.
Momentum, hero. All right, let's get
To throw, it's Lance. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They work now on 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Richardson's throw into the hands of Fant. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Richardson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Anthony Richardson
Keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come.
Now Lance throws the interception, his third.
Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his second of the game.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Myers connects on the PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Lance.
Over the middle, complete. That's Howard. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Keep it up. Good ball, baby. This is the one, boys. Here we go. Here we go.
This time they stay on the ground. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
A final shot before half for Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So 2 quarters down, 2 remaining. Charles return after the break.
Come on.
Guys, play together.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Pin them deep. Nadie. Para esos güeyes.
Come on, guys, get him.
Come on. In front of you. Block him, baby. Block him. Get him, get him, get him.
Okay,
Here's
ready?
the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Don't let the receiver catch this ball.
We'll get that to Charbonnet. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Richardson to the air on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's right. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Off play action. Richardson sliding out of the pocket. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Richardson. He finds his man. Oh, he's right across the carpet. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a Flores. Not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Do not kick it to 22.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing in cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd and 9. Play action. Now Richardson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
He finds his man complete. It's Ray. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the air, and the Seahawks just continue to roll. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, defensively, they have to let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards.
Step it up.
They go play action with Richardson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Lance to throw it. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. In motion goes the tight end. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. On 1st down, Richardson. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now it's Richardson. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Lance now to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys.
Touchdown! Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just held on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
On the double.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. On the carry, it's Chestnut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A run here with Chestnut.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all, Lee.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
They'll run with Chestnut.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Desperation time here. Lance working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. A run with Vaughn out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. In motion right comes Reed. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Find these officials, my son's high school.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. Flushed out right. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. From the gun, it's Lance.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Lance.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here.
Because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them. Not one they'll want to remember. At least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they've got his man complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a big play there for Seattle. 32 yards.
That's just trash.
Ready, check. Ready.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. But, Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Lance now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Let's go now.
2nd down and a yard.
Set.
Now Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Come on, set.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Ready?
Again, it's Lance. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was a game where they were off and running in the 1st quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing.